Hey you guys, how's it going? It's KlaireeBerry and we're doing the daily reading for the collective for October 9th, Friday, October 9th, horoscope for all signs. Okay, much love, many blessings. I'm glad you're here. We definitely had some things that we needed to talk about even after doing all of the collective videos. Oh, look what came up on the top. We got our world card for underlying energy over here. Okay, now this is a reminder to keep in mind the bigger picture, okay? Because there may be a lot of little annoyances today, little upsets. I mean, they could get a little bit bigger, but I mean, this is what we talked about. There's so many squares. I kept 6 squares, you know, big ones that stand out. I mean, of course, there's more aspects, but this is just something that, you know, it takes you through just like everything else. It helps you get to this new beginning, helps you be letting go of old ways and starting this new beginning with a more open heart, with a more real focus and purpose. Again, we've been doing work. We've been clearing this out. So now our results are actually happening and we are getting to that point. So this, even though, you know, there's somewhat, you could say, you know, challenging or negative aspects out there, don't get sucked into this, oh, astrology, you know, on Twitter and everything, everybody's just so negative, you know, oh, I hate this sign because, you know, and then there's this aspect, so it's horrible. No, it's always more holistic. Just like we talk about the holistic law of attraction in my program, you got to look at everything. And really, as much as we want to focus in on anything, you know, there's always going to be more going on than we know about. That's just the nature of things, okay? So some of the things that we really are seeing coming through, especially regarding love, going back to, you know, the love parts of these readings. Remember, it doesn't have to be love with a person. It can be love with anything, okay? And especially even for yourself, because that's always the starting point, okay? So don't let the words get in the way of the, you know, the meat of the message, if I can say that as a vegan. So what we do have going on, and I wanted to kind of highlight, since I felt like I did focus a little bit more on some of these negative aspects and these T-squares and just the way that they were working together, you know, because it is one of those things, you know, but there is this grand water trine that we have with actual moon trine Mercury, and then we have moon trine, moon sextile with Mercury as well. Okay, so again, our mental processes here, I think, are definitely helping us to, you know, again, have these realizations, okay? We have our Mercury in Scorpio as well. And when we have so many realizations and it hits you on an emotional level, it's only, you know, a matter of time before it shows up in your real life, okay? Be careful of, again, this ego, this situation where we've always got to be right. You know, we're in this mode where we're very much feeling individualistic, you know, with our Mercury and, with our Mars energy, you know, so there's this headstrong, I'm going to do what I want. I have to follow my own heart to get what I want. And if things are changing, then so be it. So be it. Okay. And a lot of this is our external energy, our social energy that's being balanced here, okay? Because it is Libra season, and the sun is in a lot of these aspects, okay? And the moon as well, okay? The sun and the moon, it's our outer and our inner, okay? Balancing this out, balancing our need to whatever it is. It could be leading in any way, speaking out, creating, okay? We've got to work through the emotional issues and kind of be one with this new beginning almost in everything we do. We've got to hold it with, like, carry it with us, okay? There is a focus on health, but I think it's talking about how much our health is connected to our emotions. Stress is the #1 thing, guys. It's like probably worse than smoking and sitting, you know, it's just not a good thing. And, you know, when we do good things, you know, our stress level naturally goes down. When you exercise, you know, when you sleep, when you eat right, your stress level will go down, you know, take care of other factors as well. But going emotional here, there's this new beginning. And, you know, again, we had to change beliefs. We had to change ideas. And that's what these things, these days like today even, you know, you might have things that are changing, but we do have positive energy here. We do have purpose. We can, if we can stay out of fear and out of our ego, then we're really going to be blessed here, and things can get better than we even thought. Again, grand water chime, lots of emotionality, working out. It's like the practicality of our emotions. Making our emotions work for us rather than getting worked, than having our emotions run the show. That's, you have to touch it, and you have to touch base to your subconscious. That's what we do with the shadow work. You need to, if you have, I know you have this strong pull. It's very obvious, this emotional, especially with Moon sextile Venus. You're all about partnerships. You're all about this new beginning. But it's got to change emotionally. It's got to be different. And you've got to be the one to make it happen. You've got to deserve that you believe it, that you work towards accepting it every day. And again, that may not look exactly like what you thought it looked like. Okay? It may be different, because after going within, you see different things. Again, a lot of realizations. And I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of stuff about, you know, about yourself and the way you act and the why you feel the way you do. Remember, your feelings can change. We all have residual feelings. That's what this entire program is all about. Residual feelings from the past blocking us from being able to act in the way that we even want to act. Okay, how can we manifest if we're so, in a way, kind of confused? And really, it's kind of being in this 3D level, okay? Not taking it, you know, again, there's kind of ego, there's kind of this, you know, sometimes it's attachment to, oh, you know, we've always done it this way or whatever. Okay, and again, that's why we have a lot of things going on right now. And again, in the external, I feel like a lot of this, you know, energy, again, yeah, we have some in the moon. I mean, there's a pull. We're working with, like I said, our social energy, you know, our Cancer moon this weekend. Okay, so naturally, again, feeling more emotional. But again, let it guide you. It's a gift. It's nothing to be afraid, negative, or, you know, trying to suppress emotions coming through. Okay, this is a lot of, seems like very solitary. You have a purpose. If you really want, I feel like if you really want this relationship as much as you think you do, then you've got to lead. You can't just force it with your actions. You can't just say, okay, here's the plan. Mentally, we're going to make the plan and then we're going to follow through. No, you've got to attack it from that inner level, because let's face it, emotions is where a lot of people go wrong, you know? A lot of people can go wrong. But again, some good energy, especially, you know, even just with Mercury and the trine we have, and Moon sextile Venus is great for partnerships. Okay, and then we have it sextile with Jupiter as well. Okay, it may take some work, but this is still working through our life. Okay, this could be a little bit of that working the inner and the outer, working your, you know, mission, but also, you know, it's like, I feel like there's new beginnings with the home, new beginnings. We are stepping up. And again, all of this crazy energy is somehow helping us. And if you can believe that, you're going to be headed in the right direction. Okay, and if you are focusing on this, you know, again, touching base, and kind of, if you're going to conquer anybody, conquer your emotions. Because that is literally the most important thing. That is, again, that's always the goal. Okay, and if that's not your goal, then what are you doing? You can't strong arm this. Okay? Make sure that the work that you're doing is really, truly worthwhile. We're not here right now to be doing other people's work, to be showing other people things. Your inner's got to match your outer, and that means you can't have time for distractions, for, you know, again, things that are not in alignment with your emotion, your new emotional state, you know, because when we have these realizations, when things happen, like they sometimes do, and they make us think, they make us feel, then things change for us. We find, you know, a deeper purpose and are able to get to this more fulfilling point where, again, we're not worried about working, you know, doing things for other people, because we are just worried about keeping ourselves on track. Again, getting better than yesterday, living your best life. Okay. When you're truly doing that, that's when you have the satisfaction. You know, that's when you can even truly become a leader, you know, and be a good leader on the outside, and therefore get the things, you know, I don't want to say just materially, but, you know, live the lifestyle, you know, that you want. Because I think there's this lifestyle pull, like we don't want to do anything the same. And this has to do with work too, guys. It's not just about social graces, but again, this is about, you know, our social is connected to our purpose. Okay. A lot of this energy is, not a lot, but there's some energy in the Gemini North Node, pop it around, and just all of this Capricorn energy, our lifestyles, our structures, you know, how we get paid, how we spend. Okay. So hopefully this has been good for you. Please let me know down in the description box below. Stay tuned for a lot more videos coming up soon. And let me tell you, they're going to even get better and better. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.